What's going on, y'all? Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm not very happy with the choices that they made for the draft. Now, I did tell you guys that I would do a video that was based off of night 2, so I'm gonna do that. I knew this draft was gonna. I knew they was gonna do something stupid. I knew it. Like, I just had a feeling. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna go over night 2 of the draft, okay? First off, I want to state that The Fiend is now a part of Monday Night Raw. You guys know I didn't want that to happen. You guys know I didn't want that to happen. Like that. He's not. No, I'm gonna just move on because I don't want to rant right now. Next, we have Bayley going to Raw, or she's staying on SmackDown because she's still the SmackDown Women's Champion. But I guess titles don't mean nothing now because they switched the SmackDown Tag Champs to Raw and the Raw Tag Champs to SmackDown. But I'm going to cover that later when I'm talking about round 2. Next, we have Randy Orton staying on Raw. Doesn't really surprise me. The Street Profits is now on SmackDown. And they brought, well, spoiler alert, the New Day and the Street Profits exchanged tag titles. So basically, now the New Day is the Raw Tag Team Champions, and the Street Profits is now the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And to be truthful, I don't really have an issue with that. I would have loved to see the Street Profits win it, but I can take it. And Charlotte, whenever she comes back, she's going to remain on Raw. Next up on round 2, we have KO going to SmackDown. Personally, I felt like he should have went in the first place last October, but they made it work with him. So I'm glad to see KO back on SmackDown. Braun Strowman staying on Raw. I kind of feel like that was going to happen anyway, so I'm not really too mad about that. Daniel Bryan's staying on SmackDown. I'm happy about that. I ain't gonna lie, part of me thought he was gonna go to Raw, and to tell the truth, I would have been happy with that too. But I'm kind of glad DB's staying on SmackDown. I think he's better off anyway. Next up, we have Matt Riddle going to Raw. I felt like this was gonna happen too. I didn't want to accept it. I felt like he should have stayed on SmackDown a little bit longer, but it's all good. Jeff Hardy also went to Raw. I was not expecting that, but hey, I mean, I guess. I mean, okay. Next, we have round 3. Alexa Bliss is going to Monday Night Raw. Oh, man, sorry about that. Yeah, she's going to Monday Night Raw. So that means that her and The Fiend are still having a love angle type thing going on. Next, we have Retribution staying on Raw. A part of me thought they was going to go to SmackDown. I don't know what it was, but I felt like they was going to go to SmackDown, but them staying on Raw, so they must have something in store for them. So, who knows? Next up, we have Lars Sullivan going to SmackDown. He came back last Friday. That's the thing, too. Like, I wasn't able to watch the full show. One of my friends told me that he's back. I'm like, who? Who's back? Then I'm like, oh, Lars Sullivan? I don't think I'm really too happy about that because all the things he's been saying and the allegations that he just had recently. I'm not going to talk about it. If you want to know more about it, you'll have to look it up. Next up, we have Keith Lee staying on Raw. So that means we're going to have a Braun Strowman and Keith Lee angle. I don't have an issue with him staying on Raw, but next draft, he better go to SmackDown. I'm not close to playing. And we have King Corbin staying on SmackDown. I feel like he's a SmackDown character too. Like I think what ruined him is I think they drafted him back to Raw. Well, not back, but I think they drafted him to Raw and then changed his character. I think that's what killed him. And that's what made him look weak. Have Elias going back to Raw. Okay, I can't get too mad at that. He's a superstar that I could have seen on both shows, honestly, but I can take it. Sami Zayn staying on SmackDown doesn't really bother me. Lacey Evans going to Monday Night Raw. Doesn't really bother me. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura staying on SmackDown. I honestly felt like they was gonna split. I thought they were both gonna go to Raw, but it seems like they're gonna stay. So okay, I'll take it. I have a feeling one day in the future, if Shinsuke is there for that long, that eventually he's gonna go to Raw, but that might not happen. So who knows? And then Sheamus is going to Raw. I mean that's interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with him on Monday Night Raw. So let's find out. Round 5, we have Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode going back to SmackDown. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know what the point in them switching them back to Raw and then having them go back to SmackDown. Like if they're gonna have them go to Raw in the first place, I think they should have saved it when they were gonna do the next draft. Meaning right now. You guys get what I mean? So that happened, so whatever. Next we have Nikki Cross going to Raw. Is she gonna stay on Raw this time? We have R-Truth staying on Raw. Okay. Apollo Crews going back to SmackDown. Now I thought that this was stupid because they don't know what they want to do with Apollo. Like they keep having him switch from show to show to show. And it's not like The Miz. Like, when they do The Miz like that, too, I ain't gonna lie, that irritates me, too. Even though for a minute I couldn't stand him. But Apollo Crews, like, they don't know what they want to do with this man. So, I don't know what they're going to do with that. And then Dabba-Kato going to... Well, that didn't really surprise me either. Because he's been on Raw Underground. So, alright, let's see what they're going to do with him. We have Aleister Black going to SmackDown. Now, I have a friend. He said he thought that he should have went to SmackDown last draft. And I kind of wanted him to go to SmackDown too. But the only reason I picked for him to go to Raw, I mean, I didn't really have an issue with that in the first place, is because, I don't know, like, WWE, when they have dark figures, they don't know what they want to do with him or them. They don't want them to stay on the same show or some crazy like that. That's why I didn't want The Fiend to go to Raw, because SmackDown needs a dark figure. But I guess they have Aleister Black now, so... Okay, let's see what they do with them. Peyton Royce staying on Raw. Okay. Titus O'Neil staying on Raw. Love him, but it doesn't really faze me. Carmella staying on SmackDown. So she's going to stay fabulous on SmackDown. Okay. And Akira Tozawa staying on Raw. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be real with y'all. I feel like Raw murdered SmackDown this time. And I'm SmackDown to the heart. Most of you guys know me for that. Oh, snap. I was scrolling through Instagram and round 7 just popped up. So the Riot Squad's on SmackDown. Lana staying on Raw. That don't surprise me. Riddick Moss. I haven't really watched him for real, so he's on Raw now, so I don't... Okay. Natalya going to SmackDown. Wow. Didn't expect that. Artura Ross. I don't know who that is, but okay. Natalya going to SmackDown. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. But, okay. I guess SmackDown's got to get some more divas, I guess. I don't know, man. I think, like I said, I think Raw kind of beat them this time, but I still have faith in SmackDown that they're still going to be somewhat entertaining. But, man, next year, man, y'all got to get it together, dog, for real. But, yeah, that's it for the drafts for Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw. I'm not really happy with some of the picks, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy. But, let's just see what happens, y'all. Hopefully in the future, they'll make some trades. So, who knows? Post comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Keep it fresh. Stay blessed. BZ out.